division looking up at them.
Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Fielded at the 7. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. Leading them out to the 10th pick of the draft coming up. McCarthy, and the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Demario Douglas, the intended target. So it'll be second down. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. They go, it's second down. They go again with Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go put a score on the board.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Williams from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Williams. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. Williams to throw. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Quite the opening drive they've put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Williams on the play action. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Raiders drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Jamison Crowder on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They've got first down from the 31. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 32.
Taylor again. He's foray up the middle. That's about 3. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's McCarthy to throw. On target to his man Taylor. And he's tackled for a short gain. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Big kick, it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's gonna get it to begin the drive. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Give him around 6. That's gonna make it 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Williams. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he's gonna get this up to the 26 before being taken down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle
forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Higgins makes the catch. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Williams to throw on 1st. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They toss to McCaffrey running left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Crowder with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Baltimore running its offense out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens pushing for points. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Taylor makes the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
It's now third down and less than a yard.
Back to the air, McCarthy. This one finds Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Christian McCaffrey back deep to return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. The Raiders are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Fullback dive up the gut. Doesn't get... They bring their tight end left. Throwing from near his own goal line. Got Williams, and it's complete. He's got to gain a 6 there. Stopped by Chop Robinson. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
That one on the offense, but declined, so we will indeed head to halftime. And on to Orlando for our halftime report from Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And it's the Panthers who are out in front. DK Metcalf, a touchdown reception. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Alec Pierce, a touchdown reception. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. The Saints were winners last week, so they're trying to start their campaign at 2-0. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott
Stonehouse
and the
now to
other
kick this one away.
Bomber, Brock Huard.
Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd quarter.
At their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So that brings up 2nd down. They give to Spiller from the gun. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Out of the pistol, Williams. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Wilson's got it. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Williams from the gun. Drops. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Give them 2 on the run. That's going to set them up with 3rd and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack. I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team on the field. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Raiders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Completed here to McCaffrey. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Now here's Williams. He's got a man left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water, and you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Has a lane inside the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st down throw by Williams. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw is Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Working inside the red zone. Throw complete to Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders making a 3-score game in the 4th. T. Higgins, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Crowder with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Ravens trotting out their offense. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. On play action now, McCarthy. On target to his man Taylor. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Offense to the line for second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Space past the 35. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taylor makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He just throws this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
They're going Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Trying to set this up quick. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Stays, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. They've got to keep moving quick here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
4th and forever coming up. McCarthy to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Michael Badgley on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. The time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. The Raiders nearing a win as he drops to a knee. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly. And now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.